In this video, we show how to analyze server and client scans using Anvil Web. To analyze a server or client scan, the results are either visible directly in the Anvil Web interface via a connected worker, or imported if the scan was performed using a command line tool. In this case, either a zip archive is already available, because the scan was executed with a zip flag, or a report zip folder must be created containing the following: the results folder and the files guidelines, key file and report. The completed zip file is uploaded under Upload Test. As soon as the test is performed or uploaded, Anvil Web creates a dashboard with key information about the test. This dashboard can be accessed via the Details button. The number of the test cases corresponds to the handshakes performed. How many are conducted depends on the test strength and enabled filters. The red bar represents all handshake tests in which errors occurred. These, therefore, potentially represent a security risk. The green bar stands for successful handshake tests, and the gray bar represents aborted ones. This can occur if the function to be tested is not supported. In the Guidelines section, you can see whether the TLS server is configured according to certain policies. Most of the test results from TLS-Anvil are grouped into so-called RFCs. These specify how TLS software must behave to conform to the standard. With the filter menus, tests can be filtered by result type and various properties. Now we take a look at how to debug a TLS library. We filter the test results by failed. To do this, you can either click on the red bar or select Fully Failed and Partially Failed in the drop-down menu. When clicking on an individual result, you can see more precisely what the issue is. In this case, the individual evaluation shows, among other things, that none of the 21 sent handshakes received a successful response. Fully failed always means that no test was successful. The sections Failure-Inducing Combinations and Failed Reason can provide clues as to the cause of the failure. However, the greatest insights come from the individual test cases in the handshake list further below. If the test is fully failed, any handshake can be used for analysis. For partially failed tests, it is useful to see under which conditions the test failed. In this case, it may help to sort the table by certain parameters. To sort a column, click the small arrow next to a table heading. To filter out parameters, click on the heading itself. This removes the respective column and places it at the top of the list of hidden parameters. This can be helpful if you're sure a specific parameter is not relevant to the test. In the simplest case, the failure depends on only one parameter. Then you can sort by that parameter and you should see the test results align accordingly. If the result depends on a combination of parameters, it can be more difficult to determine which one is causing the handshake to fail. Here, the failure-inducing combinations from earlier can be helpful. Clicking on a handshake or a test case shows all details of a test run. Most interesting are again the parameters used, as well as the additional result information and the network traffic capture. Good luck fixing security vulnerabilities with TLS-Anvil.